Toy Train Guy. If you watched some of my previous videos, you saw some video from the March 9th Spokane Train Show. So, of course, you go to the train show, you buy stuff. So we had a fun time while we were there. We stayed at my son's house for a while for the time we were there. Since we belong to the N-scale Fremont module layout group, we have a couple modules, and so setup day for that layout is on Friday morning, 8 o'clock. So we were there setting up our modules, and that took until, I don't know, at least 3 or 4, until about noon or so, noon or 1 o'clock. And then after that, we get to run the trains and test the track and make sure everything's working. And then the Saturday is also a train running day. My son has N-scale trains. I cannot see that well, so I do not do N-scale trains. I'm just there to help with the modules and watch him and hope he has fun. I do G-scale trains and O-scale, 3-rail O. And I also do have some Hornby tin plate wind up O-scale trains. I have those in my bedroom. I really like those. I did have a point-to-point layout in the wind-up trains at one point. Then I had to take it down. But it's kind of a progression. So anyway, while I was at the train show, I got some things. So I'll show you what I got here. This is an old Marx tin plate train where it kind of runs along here and goes through the tunnels and stuff, but this is not the proper train for it, but the guy just gave this to me for free. So that's that. And then, let me see if I can get stuff set up here. And I bought some curved track from Valley Trains and Models. They were at the train show. I had him bring me some curved track because I got all of this fast track and this. I got all of this for $5. That's going, wow, if I got all this for $5, I'm willing to get some circular track and have an oval and get my O-gauge trains going again. So I'm kind of excited about that. I also found this Lionel whistle stop station. As far as I know, it works. I haven't tried it yet. It'll go on the new layout when I get it built, or get it going anyway. And let's see, what else? Oh, we got a Lionel locomotive. It does run. They at the train show, they have test tracks for HO, I think S, I'm not too sure, O scale, and G scale. And you can go and it's free. You can go and they'll test and see if your train runs. And this did run. And then CW transformer. Excited about that. 275 watts. So I am all set to run my get things running. As long as I don't destroy anything before that time. And then, well, let me show you this. Yeah, this is an S scale layout. And it's plastic. The track looks to be in good shape. And it did come with the buildings that go on it, and the tunnel, and there's trees and the fencing and everything that it requires. So then my son bought some N-scale hopper cars because he says he needs more freight cars for his N-scale train. My son is 14. So I have other children all the way up to 30 something. I have 8 kids, 9 grandchildren. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see this mess that I'm in here. There's my plywood for the O-scale layout. Hopefully this week I'm going to get some more lumber so I can make a table for it, put that on. And I might make it, I think I have enough plywood to make it a 10 by or 4 by 10 layout. So we'll see. But I have to clear some space to be able to use it. My adult children have car parts and just all kinds of stuff in here. Weight equipment and axle and all kinds of stuff. I gotta do some clearing out this week, I hope, if I can. And hopefully the weather will be all right, though it's supposed to rain most of the week. But yeah, so and right now this is my, I think I've posted video of my G scale layout, and you know, it's supposed to be a garden layout, so I actually have plastic flowers on it like a garden. Yep. And buildings and stuff. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this time. You know, give me a thumbs up, like, you know, subscribe to the channel, share it. Let me see, I think that is all. So see what I get done this week. Hopefully I hope to, I have the lumber to get a table for the S gauge layout. The reason I got the S gauge layout is because at one point my son has autism, and he got into trains, and then at one point he had to have all the scales. So he had Z and N and HO, and then he discovered S gauge. So he had to get we just have an S gauge locomotive. I don't know whether I have any cars for it or not. I have to hunt around and see if we do. But we do have an S-scale locomotive, and I think he got it new. So, and we did have track for it at one time. So it did run, and so I'd like to get this S-scale track set up and run some S-scale trains. If I need to get some cars for it, I'll get some cars for it. But that'll be fun. So I'll have out here, I'm hoping that most of this back part of the shop, I have a 40 by 60 foot shop. I'm hoping this back half, well, the big doors are there. Back half of the shop will be trains. There's a Ford 9N tractor back there in the corner waiting to be worked on. I have a Farmall H up front that's being worked on. So, yep. And then I just have to rearrange and get rid of some stuff, and this might be a drawn out project, but I really want to get the O-scale layout going. It's not going to be, I don't have enough track to go the whole 8 or 10 foot length, but I have enough to put down so I can run some trains and kind of do some planning and see what I want to do. I had my O-scale Line L train set up before. It was 3-rail. I had 3-rail O-scale track. You know, the bigger, heavy duty, I had the 027 track. So I had 2 loops of that. And if I can find that track, I might use this, the fast track on the outside loop, and then have the old Line L tubular track for inside loops, and maybe an upper loop. So we'll see. And I think I want to have a trolley line. So since that transformer will run 4 trains, and might as well have four lines. So that'll be fun. So anyway, that's what I got going on. I think I'm done now this time. So anyway, I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.